Hello, welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love and life. I'll be asking our guides about your current path and to illuminate your journey. And I may also ask them where they'd like you to be. And at the end, I'll draw a card focusing on the elemental energy to help you feel balanced. And I definitely felt like there were some animal spirits along the path here for Virgo. Oh, feel free to like, share, subscribe if any of this feels true to your heart today. Hope everyone has a happy holidays. And if you're here from Instagram, hi, thanks for liking my pictures. So what animals do we have for Virgo today? Coming out of the snowy reaches, or perhaps someplace warm. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo. Ooh, good. 2, we have sea turtle protection. And black jaguar, which is old soul. That's really awesome. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. The jaguar is about listening to your intuition. It's about tapping into your past lives, your past selves, or passed on loved ones even. It's about reaching back through the worlds in order to take that that knowledge that's being given from above and from beyond, focusing on what you really, really want and using that power to create the dreams that are in front of you. It's also about having confidence and grace. We all know that black jaguars are just absolutely beautiful and they just like glide, right? We also have protection with sea turtles. And I really like that. That's about going with the flow and just, following your heart and just letting that journey come in front of you. And it's also about success and being happy along the way. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I feel like this is your guide saying that you are protected on this journey. If you need to listen for signs that they're out there and that you are protected. All right, so what cats want to come out today for Virgo? So we have grooming and desiring intimacy. Oh, that's cute that those came out like that. Oh, that's really cool. I feel like this is you desiring either, love from another person, maybe just a quick snuggle with your fur kids, or even like self-care, right? Like getting your hair done, taking a bath, that kind of thing. And I could also just be like, palling around and hanging out and having a good time and, doing something that is just kind of like fun for everyone, like a spa day or something like that. And it could also just be about, spending that time with a special loved one and, getting that time and attention from them that you've been wanting. It's super cute. I like that. All right, so I thought I'd do the Crow Tarot for where you're going to end up, and the Angel deck cards for where you are right now. Where is Virgo today on their path? Listening to their intuition as they are journeying. Oh, we have the moon. All right. Ooh. That reminds me of the Jaguar card. Especially with that light back there. We also have the Five of Water. Release, which with Archangel Azrael. And the moon is also Archangel Haniel. And the magician is Archangel Raziel. So you have 3 major arcana going on right now, Virgo. So basically things have been a bit tumultuous for you. You've called in this new beginning, it looks like, maybe trying to restructure your life here, restructure something. However, you are not certain of the outcome at the moment. You're still, in your feels over the things that you are leaving behind here in order to embrace something new. The release card is also the death card in most decks. In here, it definitely focuses more on the positive things, It doesn't actually have to be like, anything that's scary here. I feel like with a lot of these cards here that you have going on, I feel like you're calling upon the universe right now, trying to like look for answers. Right? You're trying to shed some light on the situation so you can move forward. And I feel like maybe like I'm wondering, like I'm sorry I got quiet there for a second because I wondered for a second if maybe like you were trying to bring something back to you. Like I'm trying to like decide here, like if you're trying to like which way this is going, but I'll just keep asking for more cards. Alright, so where is Virgo going to be on their path? Because I feel like you're asking, you're looking for the answers. Like you can't see everything, but you want to know, and I feel like you're looking for these signs and whatnot. With the Moon card there and the Jaguar card, like maybe even look to your dreams and that kind of thing for more insight onto your path here. But anyway, where is Virgo? That's kind of distracting me for a second there. I think you're just manifesting the end of this darkness. I mean, the moon is about illumination, but I also feel like, but you also can't see everything, right? But it's not like the sun card where it's like super duper happy or anything like that. It's just like, I mean, in this one, it's definitely like there's a lot more light in it than the other one. But we'll keep going here. We also have the King of Earth, the Eight of Earth, the Four of Earth, and the Empress. Wow. So anything else for Virgo's journey here? Oh no, it fell on the floor. Dang it. I have to pause it for a second maybe. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there's anything else first. I feel like financially you're in a really good place, and if this is your relationship, maybe things are, I don't know, a little bit back and forth here and there, but overall pretty good, stable. We also have the Nine of Air and the Page of Fire, so I'll have to clarify that Nine of Air, but give me just a second here. Okay, so the Nine of Earth came out too. Yeah, like these are super positive. Like that's really nice. All right, so let me see here. Like I feel like where you are right now is a place of not quite able to see what's going to happen with this situation that I feel like you've brought about here. I feel like there was something that happened where you were like, I want to change this thing. I feel like you manifested this release in order to get a better view of your situation here because it didn't quite go how you'd hoped. I feel like even though you're really stable here along your journey, I'm just gonna ask, like, why were they worried here? Oh. Why was Virgo worried with the moon about water? The Six of Fire, victory. And Seven of Water. I feel like you had something going on that had you feeling very go-getter, right? Very like you had something going on, if this is love or a work situation where you're like, yes, I'm gonna go do the thing, I'm gonna go do the thing, and like things got maybe a bit conflicted there for a while. Maybe you weren't quite sure how they were gonna turn out, but you got everything flowing, you got everything working together. The situation, you overcame it, and you kind of like realizing that um, I want to say that maybe your feelings about it were a little bit conflicting with the end result. Like even though I want to say like even though, like because things like look really really good here, other than like um, you being worried about how this is turning out, because like right now, like I'm just gonna ask, what's that moon card about? Your reading is so complex and cryptic right now. I'm just like, you have so many major arcanas, and then like a lot of like really, really, really good stuff. But then like when you see, like, but then like the downer stuff is kind of just like, whoa, like why, right? The Three of Air. So this can be like, yeah, situation not turning out how you wanted to. You know, maybe another energy or something like coming in that kind of unbalances everything, upsets everything. This can be, you know, heartbreak. It can be something coming between you and what you love, something not working out, that kind of thing. You know, and recognizing that. And then with these other cards here, like I feel like you made a decision here. Like I was, I keep saying that. I feel like I'm just trying to figure out like what it was. I guess I don't know exactly what it is for everyone. You know, I mean, this could be like a breakup, like you breaking up with somebody, I guess. Are you moving on to the next big thing because your project turned out all right, you know, and kind of like just embracing this kind of like new you or this new path that you're going on. Because I really don't see a lot of like negative things or anything. But I kind of see you, you know, looking back a little bit, like kind of not wanting to let go, even though you know it's kind of best for you because the situation like it's just kind of like time to let it go, right? Like if it was a breakup, I kind of feel like you already see that there are other things like on the horizon, and like other things that you can kind of like focus on here, because I see along your path here you focusing on your stability and the things that you're already like really really invested in, and I see a lot of you um, putting a lot of effort into yourself and your projects and thinking about the long term, honestly. You know, I even see you having enough like extra here to like maybe be able to spend here or there, help other people out if they need it. And your journey right now isn't it's going to be like really exciting, you know. It looks like you found something here that really kind of like gets you happy and excited and gets you going, and it's going to you know, kind of like help boost you along the way here with this little bit of fire. I was just kind of sorry. I was pausing there because I was kind of like wondering if maybe you're feeling like rushed to like kind of get through this right now so you can focus on other things. But um, because I do see you worried along the way here about all these good things that are happening. Um, I'm gonna ask about that here because I feel like with the situation you had going on here, you know, I mean, regardless if it was a breakup or if this was um, just kind of like a new, like a life thing going on. I mean, with the death card here, the Archangel Azrael. I mean, this is like letting go of the old and embracing the new, and especially with the Magician here and the Moon, like I feel like you were trying to like let go of the past, in order to embrace this new beginning here because you don't want to be sad about these things anymore. You don't want to be wistful about them. You don't want to wonder if what you did was the right thing or not, because you do feel like, even if maybe like the decision you had to make was really hard, like it still was the right one because it left you feeling like you do have other opportunities. And then at the end of the day here, like it's showing like this change is coming, right? Like I feel like you wanted this at the end of the day. Like you called this to you, with the Magician here, and the release card, and the Moon, which is illuminating things. And I feel like this is just like you realizing, hey, like this is a new me, this is a new start to my life here. The decision I made, it was really really hard, but it was the right one. Like it kind of, it might suck at times, and it might, kind of leave me back in my feels thinking about things, like feeling away. But if I like focus on the things in front of me right now, the practical things, the things that are making me feel good, um, it'll help me kind of like take those steps so I can plan for the next thing. I know I see, and like I even see you like even moving a little bit faster here. Like even with all these Earth cards, you have that Page of Fire, which is that little like, that go-getter energy that's like, oh, hey, what's this? Like I want to find out more about this, learn more about this. Um, I mean, I do see you, anxious about everything that's going on, and I mean, I honestly think that's totally normal. I mean, if something like big happens in your life to change things up or you know um, change how you feel about things, when things transform in your life, it's gonna leave you a little bit, in your thoughts. It's gonna leave you a little bit like wondering, like, oh no, like, can I handle this? Can I do this? Right? So, and I clarified the Nine of Air. We have the Justice card, Archangel Raguel, the Ace of Water, and the Eight of Fire. Oops, sorry. Okay, hold on a second. um, I feel like these are like, oh yeah, I was sorry, I had to check there out. Like, any of the negative like thoughts you're having about this, any of that anxiety, that's yeah, like how I was kind of saying before, like because things are changing, because they're moving fast, because you're kind of like struggling right now. Maybe a little bit here with the changes themselves that are going on, because you're not sure if, and I get it too, especially like if you're facing heartbreak right now and taking those next steps toward, finding a new path and um, reinvesting yourself in the things that you have going on. And um, the Empress is all about, the Archangel Gabriel is about abundance and creating a future and taking care of those around themselves. You know, they're a planner and a dreamer. They are nurturing, but also like the Queen of Queens. Um, like they have a whole kingdom in front of them to take care of. and they do it with grace, and they bestow blessings, upon everyone. And I feel like that's going to be you this next week, embracing um, this stable, giving, nurturing, um, like practical but assertive energy. Like I don't see you like, bending over backwards for anyone or anything like that. I see you being very stable and dependable, loyal, and like, yeah, like this is me now. Like this is what I'm doing. Like I like this. And when you start to feel anxious about what's going on, because you don't know if things are gonna end up being fair, because maybe you feel like, your heart's just gone through the ringer here and you're tired of it, and there's kind of been a lot going on. It's kind of had your heart maybe going a bit all over the place here. Maybe some things not working out when you thought they would, maybe going too fast sometimes. Um, I feel like that's just, and then you have the Ace of Water too, which is so beautiful. That's like a new beginning in love, and the Justice card, which is about balance and harmony. So your thoughts, your anxiety about this, like I feel like this is your guide stepping in to say that the thoughts that you're anxious about here about this like past love situation that you had, whether this is with a person or your work or whatever. I don't try to like put labels on things here really, but I mean, I personally am seeing love and work a lot here. More so than like a project or anything. But I feel like this is a universe saying like we see that you feel anxious about this, that you're worried about this, um that you're not gonna find your, I wanna say, like you're not like that, like it's not out there or something. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Is like I feel like these cards are like them saying like if you're worried that like this isn't out there, it is. Like if you're worried you're never gonna find love again, it is because and if you're anxious about the situation because it's moving too fast here, if that's just plain what it is, because I was almost thinking it was, I was like, that might just be, that's too simple. But if there is a love situation that you're worried about, that's, maybe if you're worried that if one's going to come in at all or not, I mean, it looks like maybe you're even worried about one that is coming in really fast here, that you suddenly might have a lot of choices, and you're worried that, universe um, is going to leave you feeling overwhelmed, but they're like, no, don't worry about it, things are going to stay balanced, they're going to stay fair, we're going to balance out this love situation that you had here and these things that are feeling hectic. Like, I mostly feel like that's what this is about, honestly. um, so I feel like if those are your worries there, about love, about finding love and just having a lot going on, if things are going to start to get too hectic or too fast paced at the universe, just going to step in. Even you could, talk to your guides or whatever, tap into your intuition, or even, start looking at your dreams a little bit, or, that kind of thing. But I feel like the universe is going to step in to balance things and keep things fair. That karma is on your side here. So if you are starting to feel anxious about this, I feel like this is the universe's way of saying that things are going to keep moving, and you're going to keep um, having this. I want to say almost like redemption, or like things are going to be kept fair. They're going to be kept steady for you, so that you don't have to worry about it. But anyway, I think this is a really nice reading. I feel like as long as you just, keep looking forward, like as long as you don't keep looking backward and worrying about like your past decisions or things here and there, that you're on the right track here, and if you do start feeling really upset about things, it's okay to take time out to like stop, grieve, think about things, but then don't forget to, to keep looking at the things in front of you that make you happy, that make you feel creative, and that ground you. Because I really see you tapping into that earth side of you this week with all these, big things that are coming in, to kind of get you on a new path here, a new you, in order for you to like, embrace this goal smashing abundant attitude here. We're just like, yes, like I have so much shit going on and it's awesome and I love it. And you're totally like able to handle it too here with the King of Earth and the Empress. Like that's super cool. You know, I feel like these are really good energies here. So I'm gonna wrap it up here and find out where you're gonna end up on your journey. Because I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like where you are right now, you're just like, oh my god, I can't see my hand in front of my face. Everything is changing. Like I wanted things to be different, but I don't know how they are gonna turn out here. I don't know if I made the right decision or not. And I think you did here with the Lovers and the Tower. The Moon. And the Five of Wands. And the Star. Wow. And I'm just going to ask, where does the universe want me to be? Yeah, this is a big one. Focused on making a decision and like letting go of those thoughts in the past that are making you feel anxious and sleepless and crappy. The path that you're on right, the reason I asked this is because the path you're on right now, it's going to leave you, honestly, like, I want to say, it's, if you keep going down this path, I feel like you're going to find your answers here, right? Because I feel like this is an energy of you coming to the realization that you don't have all the answers and you want to be in a more healed place. I'm just gonna ask here, can you clarify the Five of Wands before I say more? The Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like you're gonna end up at this place like not 100% able to, you know, see the future in front of you. Maybe not necessarily know everything that's going on. But this whole thing that's been going on is so that you can heal, so that you can start working together with others in order to keep going towards your goals, in order to find your happiness here. In the things that you've invested in the people that you've invested in. You know, if this is work or a love situation, I feel like you know, that if you keep going down this path here, like you're kind of just gonna have that like that moment of like, oh yeah, I was right, you know, like this is what I should be doing because things are changing, you know, and this is for my greater benefit here, because you do want to be in love, because we have the Lovers card here with the Tower, and I feel like this is you like making this realization here that the love that you want to have isn't about fighting, it's not about bickering, it's about working together and healing, not only, and like not even healing a situation, but just like you being healed in order to have a solid foundation here in order to do this, because the foundation that you had before wasn't good. Like you have the Magician here, like this is you, you know, calling this to you because, you know, you want things to be better. You want to be able to know that what you have is good and it's solid and real. You clarify the moon. Your reading is really long, Virgo. It's been very cryptic. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. Like, if you feel like somebody isn't being honest, or like they're just here today, gone tomorrow, you're not really sure if you can trust them or not. Like, I'm just seeing you like needing like more information, you know. But like, I kind of feel like you feel like maybe not everything is on the up and up, and that's what you're worried about here. Because the things that you have along your path here that you lean on are very stable and very grounded, and then the energies that you're not certain of, that you're not like, oh, I don't know about this, right? There are energies of like, you know, people or energies who come in and out really fast, who are not necessarily always super upfront about everything they say, and sometimes they are, but it's just, you know, kind of like one of those things where, you know, they'll tell you what you need to hear and it's the truth, but it's not necessarily the whole truth, you know. But they're also like, I'm not gonna say they're all negative, but they, you know, they do have truth to them. They definitely do, but they are like so focused sometimes on that one specific thing that they don't see necessarily what's around them. They don't necessarily see the bigger picture, and you know, they will kind of stop at nothing to have and be that one, you know, be all say all, because they aren't, you know, the king or queen yet, but they feel very confident in what they do, sometimes, you know, overconfidence. And the Queen of Wands, she can also be overconfident. She's that fiery, you know, energy, and I just feel like with clarifying the moon, with these cards of like you being uncertain and like this fighting going on, that you're just not happy about these energies that are around you, and you're just like, I'm over it, you know. So let me just clarify the Tower, and I'll try to hurry up and wrap it up here. I'm sorry it's so long. If this was like, I don't know, like I kind of feel like, let's see. The Three of Pentacles and Judgments on the Tower. So let me see. The Lovers. I don't normally clarify this money. I really don't. And the Eight of Cups. So I'm wondering if like you guys are fighting because y'all are hanging around with like a lot of other people or something. Like if this was a love situation where there was like a breakup or you're not certain about it going forward here. I mean, like the whole rest of it like looked really good. But I do see, you know, at the end here, like I see you ending up at this place like where you're still a bit anxious about things and not quite, you know, healed from what's been going on. But I feel like this is just honestly part of your journey. Is you just kind of like feeling out like the situation and understanding that what happened in the past is in the past, and what you have invested in is still there, and the things that you love and care about are still there, you know, and the energies around you that were full of love, they are still there, you know. And in the things that you can't see right now, you know, I see a couple of, you know, fast moving energies that are just maybe a little bit overly focused, you know. So I would say, you know, maybe don't worry too much about that. It looks like what you have going on is really good. And then when you see conflict coming up here, I see you working with others in order to create a more harmonious situation, in order to like build for the future and create a legacy, you know, in order to move forward in this situation, because it's going to be healing for everybody involved. Even on the Tower card, you have working with other people and karma coming in, you know, so any like bad people, negative people, toxic things, confrontations, you know, fights we have going on here, you know, not being sure if you're making the right decision, not sure what to focus on, like this, the universe is here right now. I know things seem a bit like tumultuous, but they are stepping in, and they're gonna, I honestly feel like they're gonna be other energies stepping in here too, to kind of like help you through this and be like, yep, we're gonna work with you, like this is for the best. And I feel like you thought it was for the best too, and it really is, because it's going to heal you. It's going to give you a new, I want to say a new perspective. I don't, you know, but it's going to give you that feeling of peace about it. It's going to give you that feeling like, yes, like I'm moving on to bigger and better things, and you're going to feel like a whole new you. And the things that you invested in and cared about are still going to be there. And you're going to like be able to keep moving forward on this journey in order to like build this legacy. And I feel like you're going to like find a lot of healing here, working with others, and you know, healing yourself here along the way too. um, you know, maybe like just letting yourself even, you know, give yourself that time to feel out, you know, which energies are good for you in your life and which ones aren't. And then when you're going to start like working together, you know, everything's going to, you know, start to feel a lot better here. But anyway, I'm going to ask for one more card here to vibe with for the week, and then I will wrap it up. For Virgo, what do I have for Virgo? That's too many. But we have the Artist and the Ten of Swords, which we actually also have down here too. Which, well, I'm not laughing. So it's like a sword. I'm laughing because it's like just that it showed up twice. That's basically, you know, them saying, okay, well, the worst is over, right? Embrace a new beginning. Your possibilities are literally endless, right? Like, um, the Ten of Swords is all about, it's all about release. It's about letting go of those negative thoughts, because you've literally come to the end of the line, you know, like, and even though it might be painful, it might be hard to like keep moving, they are balancing it out here, you know, with all of these cards of like, yes, like you are embracing this new beginning, this new you, your possibilities are whatever you want them to be. You know, they're saying dream big, you know, let go of those negative thoughts, those anxieties, you know, so that you can be this new creator, you know, go out there and build your new world. All right, anyway, take care. I'll talk to you later.